Assalamu alaikum and welcome back. In this tutorial we will learn web, emboss, hole and other remaining commands. So for a web basically used in plastics, but we will learn how to use this. So for that we can actually here are some features which are already available, like box, cylinder, sphere, torus, coil and pipe. So I will take box and I create a box of 100 and 150, and we can adjust this box by dragging these arrows like this. And I create a shell here of about 1 millimeter and click in OK. Now I will create a sketch on this surface, and I create a line my sketch is ready. Now go to web option, and when I will select this line and give a thickness, let's say 2 millimeter, then we can notice that there is a feature and it extends up to this surface, so we can control it from here. First we can see how it flips its direction. We can keep it symmetric and extend curves, so it will not extend up to next surface. And if I choose distance, then we can give the depth like 5, and it will create a feature like this. We can control it from this, but I think the best option is to keep it up to next, like OK. We can show our sketch, and again we can create a web. So this is basically used in plastics to give the strength to any structure. After this we have a new command which is emboss. Emboss basically raises or recesses a sketch profile relative to face on a solid body. If we want to place a new feature on a curved or a complex body, then we can use this emboss feature. So for that I create a cylinder, and we can choose cylinder from here, and I control it from this and click OK. Now I will create a sketch, and let's say I create a rectangle like this and exit. Now go to emboss, and for the sketch profile I will select this sketch, and for the face I want to place it on this face, and it will create a feature. We can notice that this will take the shape of this cylinder. We can also change a depth like this or like this, and also we can change horizontal distance and vertical distance, and also angle. Let's say I want to place it on 45 degree, then it will look like this. So for complex geometries we can use emboss and deboss. Emboss creates a feature, a new feature, while deboss will cut a feature on the surface. This is deboss, and emboss will create a feature outside of the body. So if we want to place any text on any surface, then we can use this feature. So let's say I want to create a sketch on this surface, and the text is this is our text, and exit a sketch, and then create emboss, select the profile, and then face, and it will deboss these text on the surface. We can also change its type, then it will create a new feature on this surface. After this we have hole. Again I will create another box, let's say on this top plane, and create a box like this, and I will create another sketch like this, exit a sketch. I will use this sketch later, so I hide it right now, and go to hole option, or press H to start a hole, and then select the face, and then we can control this point like this. So we can also adjust a reference like this, and we can give the dimension, let's say 50, and the second reference is this, and also I want to place it on like 40, then we can control its position also, and a distance and then we have these measurements for this hole, and these are types. The first type is simple hole, so we can control its diameter from here. The second type is contour bore, and we can adjust a contour bore like moving these arrows, or giving the values right here. All values are visible in this drawing. After this we have contour sink, and this is also another type of hole. Click OK, and this is contour sink, and if we want to change its any dimension, then we can change that. And over a hole will change. After countersink we have a hole tap type. So right now it is simple. Tap actually, this area is called as tap. We can keep clearance. If we are working in any manufacturing part, then we can give a clearance to this hole, and also we can change like DIN or any other ISO type hole, and also we can give a proper size like M2, M12, M8, and fitting is right now it is normal. We can keep it close or we can keep it loose, but I prefer to use a normal. After that there is a tabbed option. If I click on this and then click modeled, then you will notice these threads inside. If I keep it unchecked, then this will not visible. So if I click on this, then we can change also its diameter and designation and class. So if I click OK, then we can notice how the hole will create for such type of holes. Let's say I create another hole, and this time I want to keep it taper tapped, so it will create something like this. Now I hide this one and I show the sketch which I created earlier, and then go to hole, and now I will choose from sketch. This is my sketch, and I have the points on this sketch, so I will pick these points to create holes. We can also change the height of this, or we can go through all like this. So click on OK, and this is how our hole will create. After hole we have thread, and for thread again I will create a cylinder, and I want to make it a shell. Go to thread and slide this inside face, and then we will notice how threads will create inside of cylinder. We can change these things, and also we can change the length like this, and also offset value and a length. The main thing is size, so we can adjust the size for these threads. And then class and this designation. Also we can change the thread type, specific thread. And here we used box and cylinder. Also we can create a sphere, and we can adjust its size. So we don't need to create a sketch and then use revolve and extrude commands. We can directly access these features from here. This is torus, and the coil. It will ask to create a simple sketch, and then we just need to adjust the basic things. We don't need to create a detailed model for this. And this is the type, revolution in height. We can adjust revolution in pitch, and also other values are given. We can adjust it to square or a triangle, this is external and this is internal. So this is a very useful command which can help us to create complex geometries quickly. After this we have pipe, and for the pipe we need to select a path. So we will create a path on this top plane, and I will take a spline and go to pipe and select a path. And we don't need to sweep option here. We will simply create a pipe like this. We can keep it hollow, and this will become, so we can give its thickness from here. In the next video we will learn pattern, mirror, and other modification commands. So if you like this video, hit a like button and subscribe. Thank you.